Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be doing a look with the Let's Party with Vickaboo palette from W7. So this is going to be a first impressions video, and if you want to see how I came out with this look, how I achieved this look with the palette, then just keep watching. So this is what the palette looks like. So on the front, it just looks like that. And I really like the cover of it. I love the roses on it. But let's open it up and see what it looks like inside. So this is what it looks like inside. So I'll take the plastic cover off of it so you can get a better look. So that's just what it looks like there on the inside. Absolutely love the color story for this palette, especially this shade here. I just knew as soon as I saw that I had to put that on my lid as the shimmer. So I'm just gonna really get straight into the eyelid. So I've just primed my eyes there with the Wet n Wild Only a Matter of Prime eyeshadow primer. So this is just my absolute favorite eyeshadow primer, like I said before. I've tried other primers, but I find nothing holds my eyeshadow in place and keeps it there all day quite like this primer. So I can't see myself using a different primer anytime soon. But today I've got a brush set as well, a new brush set to use. So this is from Morphe. This is I think it was More the Merrier set. I just had like 6 brushes, and they just have like blue sparkly, which is really pretty. So they just kind of like that. All of them kind of look like that. Then but I thought they were very pretty, and it actually came with a brush cleaner as well. So I had actually been looking to get one of these, and when I had seen it online, the Morphe brush, the quick switch dry brush cleaner, and then I seen this set in the shop and it actually came with it. So you got 6 brushes and this quick switch for just £10.60 I think it was. So I thought that was a really good deal, so I picked that up. That's what it looks like inside. If it wants to focus, but yeah, that's just what it looks like inside. So there are the brushes I'm going to be using today, trying these new brushes out as well. So I'm just going to go and start the I've actually just noticed you actually do get a brush in this palette. I don't think I've seen it before, but when I was just having a look there, I just realised you actually get this double-ended brush. I know you get a double-ended brush with some W7 palettes. This is a little mini one. It's so cute. This looks like that. But I think I'm definitely just going to be sticking to the Morphe brush set today, and I'll maybe test the brush from the palette another time. So the first shade I'm going to go in with, this shade here. So this is the shade Mimosa up here. I'm just going to take this Morphe brush from that set. So it's the H4. I'm just going to put it into my crease. I actually really do like W7 eyeshadow palettes. I really want to pick up the Nudification one, I think it's called. The one, it's like a dupe of the Too Faced nude palette. I've tried the dupes for the Huda one, I think it's like the Toffee Obsessions palette, the dupe for that, and I do really like that. So I definitely want to pick up more eyeshadow palettes from them. These brushes are so soft. I love when you open new brushes and they're just so soft. It's really nice. So next I'm just going to take this shade here for the outer corners, this shade Out. Just that one there. I'm just going to take it on one of the other brushes from that Morphe brush set. So this is the H1, and it is quite a small brush. You can see like that, but I just want to try and build the shade up a little bit. I don't want too much of it, but I can definitely go in with another brush if I need to. So I don't want to make it too dark, so I think maybe just building it up with this will work out quite nice. Now in terms of fallout for the palette, there is a little bit of fallout on the pans there, but it's not a lot. Fallout doesn't bother me that much, so I'm just building this shade up here. I don't want it to be too much, so I think this little brush is quite good for that when I don't want it to be too much. So I'm just going to, so I just added the Out shade a bit more, and a bit more of the original Mimosa shade, and just blended it all in with this blending brush. So I'm just going to go in with the shade Bash now, this one down here, to just try and kind of blend things out a bit more. So I'm just going to pick that up. I'm not taking too much of this. I actually think that Morphe brush cleaner is actually really good. It's working quite well. I've been cleaning the brushes throughout with it, and it's actually working quite well, so I'm really happy with that. So I'm just going to clean the brush now. And then with this clean brush I'm just going to go around all the edges to just smooth everything out. I do kind of wish there was a bit of a lighter shade in the palette to go over that outer edges with, like a cream color or something, but I'm just trying to blend it all out. This is what it's kind of looking like, because the lightest shade is that Bash shade, so I would have liked maybe a cream color in there as well. So I think it's looking pretty good at the moment, to be honest. I'm definitely happy with how it's looking. So what I'm going to do is go in with the shimmer. So there is actually a brush from this Morphe set that looks like it could pick up shimmers pretty well, but I'm not too sure, so I'm going to just try it out, and if it doesn't really work I can just go in with my finger. But so I'm going to take the shade Click, which is this one here. Like I said, as soon as I saw this palette I was like, I need to go in with that shade. So I'm going to just take this, it's kind of like a flat brush, so it's the H5. It might not look that flat on camera, but in person it's pretty flat. So I'm going to take that shade. See, it's not really picking up well on the brush. No, do you see that? It's just not picking up. So I am gonna just have to go in with my finger. So I'm gonna take my finger. It's picking up a lot better on my finger already. Yeah, see, it just looks so much better by picking it up on my finger. So I think I said before, but I do tend to take my shimmers quite high. I just feel like it opens up my eye a bit more. That shade is so pretty. So I'm just going to do the other eye now. So I'm not gonna lie, you do need to go in a couple of times to like cover your whole eye. If you did just go in once, you know, it will fade if you try and cover more of your eye. So definitely to get the best, you do need to go in a couple of times with the shimmer. So pretty, the shimmer. So now that I've got the shimmer on, I'm just going to take a bit more of the out shade which I used on my outer corner to just blend over that edge. Just taking the fluffy brush for that. I'm just gonna blend that together. So this is how it's looking. Sometimes it takes me ages to try and perfect my eyes how I want them to look. Sometimes I keep going over and over and over with, like, you know, the same shades just to try and tidy it up a bit, make it look a bit nicer. But this is the finished eye look. So definitely let me know what you think, but I'm gonna go and put the rest of my makeup on, and then I'll come back and we'll go through all my thoughts on the palette. So I'm back now. I put the rest of my makeup on. I'm really liking how the whole look has turned out. So just to round up my thoughts on the palette, so I think the palette is absolutely stunning. I think I bought this for around £6, so I think it's really good because I think it's really quite affordable for the amount of shades that you get as well. So you get 12 shades, and obviously you get a brush as well, double-ended, so that's really good. So I really like the color story of it as well. So I really love the eye look that I've come out with today. I think it's really pretty, and I can't wait to use this palette again. So for the rest of the makeup I've got on my face, so I have the Revolution in Real Life Filter Foundation in the shade F4, the Be Perfect Chroma Cover Concealer in the shade N1. So for like the base, other base products, I have the Made by Mitchell blush in Peach Sugar, the Benefit highlighter in Cookie, then I've got a powder blush from the palette from Revolution. It's the Sugar Spice palette. The Sugar Spice palette is really pretty. It's got loads of peachy, pinky colours in it, so it's definitely really pretty. It's actually got two highlighters as well, a pink and purple colour. Definitely worth picking that up. I think it's probably one of their like original products that they had out. I definitely think I remember it being one of their original products, but absolutely beautiful. And then for my lips, I have the Morphe Sweet Tea liner for lip liner. And then for my actual lips, I have Peach Sugar blush from Made by Mitchell. I put that on my lips, and then I have the Doll Beauty Glitterly Smitten lip gloss over the top. And I think it looks really nice, and I'm really happy with how the whole look has come together. So this is just the final makeup. So let me know definitely what you think down below. But in terms of this palette, the Let's Party with Vickaboo, I would definitely have to recommend this palette. It's affordable, and especially for that price, you know, with getting like a mirror as well, a mirror and 12 shades and a double-ended brush, I think it's excellent value. So definitely recommend that. And the quality of the shadows, they were really pigmented, they were easy to use, they were blendable, buildable, definitely no issues at all with the actual shadows. So I have to say everything about this palette I thought was pretty great. So I don't actually have the Let's Brunch palette, which was the other one she did before this. I might pick that up, but I just definitely think that I would definitely be more into this palette, the color story in this one. But yeah, I really recommend this palette so much. I just think it's amazing. So that rounds off all my thoughts on the Let's Party with Vickaboo palette from W7. So let me know what you thought of the look. Let me know if you've got the palette and what you think of it, and if you don't have it, are you gonna pick it up? Let me know down below. So thank you so much for watching this video, and if you did enjoy it, it would really mean a lot to me if you could hit the like button down below, the thumbs up button. It really helps out my channel. And of course, if you do want to see future content as well, then make sure to hit the subscribe button, and hopefully I'll see you again soon.